Hey friends, Jack Armstrong III here again. Panzermeister's 36's Fall of the Reich group build ended in July. Here we are approaching October and I'm still not done, but here's where I am. I was really making progress and just life. I talked to Panzermeister 36. He said, please go ahead and complete your build. I'm in the process of dirtying up this Tamiya 1/35 scale BMW R75 with sidecar. I've never used pigments before, but I started with dark Russian earth pigment, did some washes with it, and also some stippling with white glue and pigment to really muck up this motorcycle. And as you can see, there's still some detail painting left, but I never used pigments before, but it's been a very interesting learning process. Probably going to have to do some more lightning washes just to get where I slopped the wash too heavily with the pigments on the bike. That's where it stands. The damaged sidecar without stowage. Again, lots of mud and muck. Maybe a little too heavy. This was stippling with white glue and Russian earth pigment from MIG. That's just my first layer. I have pastels and I have another shade of European earth, which is a little bit lighter. I'm going to add to that and do lots of dry brushing with earth tones. And that's where that stands. I did put the base coat in for the seat. On this tire, the spare, I did a wash with Russian earth, which I really like the effect of. It's a lot more subtle. It's a lot more controlled for an inexperienced pigment user such as me. And there's the inside of the sidecar. Really mucky. All right. The Luftwaffe MPs. Everything's undercoated. I started highlighting the camouflage Luftwaffe Field Division tunics that they wear. I had started painting them with an old craft paint that I found. And in watching all you miniaturists for gaming, you paint from light to dark, and that's what I'm trying on these guys. I have one more final highlight to put on that before I start doing the splinter camouflage used by the Luftwaffe and the Wehrmacht. And the NCO, as you can see, same place. Like the way his face turned out. And I did a pigment wash on his boots since I had it mixed up. And I really like that. It's very subtle. The dirt settled down into the creases of his boots. And going to do some dry brushing to lighten that up a little bit. And again, one more case of extreme highlights on the very tops of the wrinkles and folds and whatnot on this camo tunic before I start laying in the splinter camouflage. And I also applied this to his helmet as well, just to make it look like, hey, he's been in the tough spot. And started laying in the leather with, of course, my combination of dark leather brown and flat black by Vallejo, and I'm going to start highlighting that as well. Once I get the splinter camo in, I don't want it to be the same shade of brown or black brown, whatever you want to call it, leather, as what I lay into the tunic. So there you go. The problem I'm having, guys, not to sound like a crybaby, but with this aggravating my back again, I've been laid up. I can't find a comfortable position to sit, to paint, but I feel a little bit better today. It's been a while since I felt good, about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I've been literally flat on my back. But thank you, Panzermeister 36, for telling me to continue with the build. Find an incredible video footage on YouTube of the Battle of Seelow Heights, which means the old church ruin that I had ruled out is going to be back in. I saw a silhouette of a building ruin in one scene. You war gamers may be interested in that video. I'll put it in the link because it shows Lend-Lease vehicles, namely Shermans and U.S. Willys Jeeps, in an armored column moving towards the village of Seelow Heights. And I thought, since you guys are really into building Russian Shermans and various Lend-Lease vehicles, I know QDC did an awesome one with a British tank and some Russian infantry, which I loved personally. You might want to be interested in this video. I'll just say it rather than link it. It's Kronos Videos. The Battle of Seelow Heights, advance from the Oder River to Berlin. Great video. And it's inspired me to make this since Panzermeister told me to go ahead and finish it, no matter how long it took. There's going to be a much larger diorama incorporated into this idea. Thank you guys. Keep it out of the trees.